Do you know somebody who struggles with diabetes? I believe we all know the answer is yes to that question. We all know somebody, whether it be a relative or someone close to you, that struggles on a day-to-day basis with diabetes. Today I'm going to introduce the hybrid closed-loop delivery system, which is also known as the artificial pancreas. In late 2016, this invention was approved by the FDA. In 2017, it was marketed. And in 2018, Medtronic created the MiniMed 670G Guardian Sensor 3. By September of 2017, those aged 14 and up with type 1 diabetes was introduced to this new system. By 2018 in June, age 7 to 13 patients were allowed to test the system and to use the system. And by August of 2018, all type 2 diabetics were allowed to use this new system. Sorry. We all know somebody that has diabetes. And it's a struggle from day to day to control blood sugar. They're all different. They all vary in age. It could be anybody you know, from your grandma to a niece, a nephew, or a child. There are different types of diabetes. There's type 1 diabetes, which is, it's a chronic condition where the pancreas, it produces little to no insulin. Type 2 diabetes it's more common. It's where your body does not properly use insulin. It doesn't use the insulin properly in your body. Options. There are different kinds of options to control diabetes. Whether it be diet, or controlling your weight, watching what you eat, which we all know diets aren't fun. Watching your weight's definitely not fun. It's not easy. Another option is medications, prescription medications. A common medication that's used is metformin. Another one that is used is Januvia. Januvia is a really expensive medication. Even with insurance, you can still be paying anywhere from $300 to $500 a month for the medication, and that's for a month's supply. Another option that we have is insulin. Insulin can vary in price and can be very tedious, with having to check your sugar every day, multiple times a day, having to prick yourself. I've had to prick myself for diabetes myself, but it's definitely not fun. Insulin's also very expensive. They have some insulins that are $200-$300 a month. There's also insulin that has weight loss medication in it. And with the weight loss medication, most insurance don't cover it because it's considered a weight loss medication. Excuse me. And then the last part of this is I'm going to discuss the use of the hybrid loop system. There's actually 3 separate systems at play. There's the CGM, which is the continuous glucose monitoring. What it does is it'll check your sugar levels every 5 minutes. And then there's the insulin pump. It's auto-adjusted. It auto-adjusts to how much insulin you need at that time. And then there's the patent. The thing with the pump also, it also releases a hormone that's needed. Your physician will set the targets for the pump, what it needs to be met. They've limited the target. The target is to be at 120 to 150 milligrams per deciliter. And in all safety trials, no occurrence of ketoacidosis or hypoglycemia has occurred. Sorry. So we did talk about many different parts of this invention, including the timeline. the need for the medication or for the system and the use of the invention itself. This invention, I believe, will help millions suffering from the horrid disease that we call diabetes, that has become very common in our world, very common in our day-to-day lives, hoping that maybe it will help somebody to where they don't have to either struggle with finances to pay for medication, or just the simple of not having to poke yourself anywhere from 3 to 5 to 10 times a day, depending on how bad your levels are at. Thanks.